Well, for the first time in more than 20 years, a majority of Americans say they are against a ban on owning assault weapons. A new Washington Post ABC poll out just this morning found 53% of people surveyed are against banning the sale of assault weapons. Compare that to 1994, when only 18% opposed a ban. Now, the poll shows people want assault weapons because they are not confident the government can stop so-called lone wolf attacks.
Well, New York State, meanwhile, is taking steps to crack down on those guns, those toy guns that look real. Al Jazeera's John Henry Smith has our story.
Under pressure from New York's Attorney General, 30 online retailers who sell on Amazon have agreed to no longer offer some toy guns to New York residents.
Year after year, we have found that retailers such as Walmart, Amazon, and Kmart chose profits over safety, and in the process put thousands of New York kids and police officers at the risk of a tragic and even deadly encounter.
A New York law prohibits the sale of those realistic toy guns in the state unless they feature a brightly colored tip to show they're not real. But Attorney General Eric Schneiderman's office says the company still sold thousands of replica guns in the state in recent years. A similar gun was the one 12-year-old Tamir Rice was holding when he was shot and killed by police in Cleveland. Under the deal with New York State, the retailers have paid $27,000 in fines. That's on top of the $300,000 some big box stores like Walmart, Sears, and Kmart paid in their deal with the state earlier this year. Those stores also agreed to stop selling those replica guns. Gun safety advocates say New York's campaign against realistic-looking toy guns needs to be expanded nationwide.
The fact that Congress has chosen not to regulate this very pervasive and lethal consumer product is a great tragedy and shame that Americans need to do something about.
Half a dozen states have laws on the books dealing with toy guns. Another 7 have introduced legislation to create or amend such laws.
Well, the New York Attorney General says that since 1994, there have been 63 shootings in New York State that involved realistic-looking toy guns. 8 of those shot died.
Now, John Henry, you talked about the New York State requirement or to mark these guns with an orange tip, but New York City is even tougher, you told us.
I'd say a lot tougher, actually. An orange tip is not enough in New York City. In New York City, a gun must be completely covered in bright, almost cartoonish colors. Of course, the downside of that, there's nothing keeping a determined person from brightly coloring a real gun as well.
You know, to make a point, last Halloween, I saw people dressed up as ninjas and soldiers, and they had guns, and the guns looked very real. So it is a very real problem.
Exactly.
John Henry Smith, thank you very much.